Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. That NES control can only mean one thing. We're gonna be playing Nintendo Entertainment System. Now we're playing with power. Now my battery's about to die, so let's make this nice and quick and sweet. What happens when you take Super Mario 3 and Game Genie and you join them together? Let's find out. Alright, so we have the NES right down there. And I have the booklet. So we're gonna join these two together right here. And get these two in there, and let's see exactly what we get, and I'll get that working in a second. Let's meet over by the CRT. My battery is about to die. So let's have some fun with Super Mario 3, and let's find out what kind of crazy hacks we can do. Here we have our Game Genie. Now we just have to look up the codes for Super Mario 3. We've got our booklet right here. You can see exactly what we can possibly do in Super Mario 3 with the Game Genie. And this book definitely has a lot more codes in it in comparison to the Genesis book, which is pretty limited. Alright, so we got power jumps, super power jumps, mega power jumps, and multi jumps. Just for the hell of it, let's do multi jumps. We'll see what that is. I've never even heard of that before. So for multi jumps, GZU. See, XN. Where is the N at here? This is actually pretty cool. GEI. Alright, so there's also another code for running super fast. I wonder if there's like a select special ability. So we're just going to type in a code that supposedly Nuki Mario will begin the game. See if that actually works or not. Find out. The painstaking part of it is entering in all the codes here. Alright, now let's do the next code right here. Oh yeah, invisibility. Definitely want to have that. Okay, X. What the hell is the X? Alright, let's try this out. And there we got Mario. Wow, that is incredible. So we can do multi-jumping in mid-air. I mean, talk about cheating. That is ridiculous. Let's see if we can get over here. Just want to make sure I didn't skip something here. That makes the game a lot easier. It's too bad they didn't have this code for Super Mario Brothers 1. That would have been nice. Because that would have been so much easier to actually get through World 8. Now over here we have let's see, I know that there's a area right here. If you drop below here and keep running, you get the toot or the whistle. I call it the whistle. And the whistle, we can use that to actually get to World 8. We got the worthless jumping little large power thing there. Oh no! I did not want to use that. No. Oh my god. Oh, I completely messed up. That was not what I wanted to do. We're going to start over for a second. There's also, you can drop through here too. Alright, let's get to here for a second. I want to get 3 whistles. I want to get to World 8. And then once I get to World 8, we're good. I mean, this is exciting to be able to breeze through Super Mario 3 real quick. Alright, now this is the level that you have to pay close attention to here. And up here there is a free guy, so if you fly up here... Of course, if you don't have a Game Genie, you have to run, you have to have the tail, and you have to get yourself up there somehow. And the way to get the toot, you have to go over here. Stand in the center of that white block and hold down until you fall through it. Then run towards the end of the stage here. And eventually, if you jump in the right spot, you'll get the whistle or the toot. Now there's another one over here. And basically the only thing we have to do here is just keep jumping. This stage is actually pretty short. There's not really much to it. I don't know why it's doing that, but normally you can get the toot over here. And it's being really, really difficult. That was really weird. Looked like the game glitched for a second. Wow, finally. That was really weird, that took long enough. One thing we want to do is make it to the end. And that is it. There's one more whistle that we have to get. And it's at the castle, so we just have to make it to the castle. And here it is. We have to get through this area. Now, I've always liked the little dog that sits by the throne right there that itches himself with his back foot. I think that's pretty funny. Alright, so I had to recharge the battery back up real quick so we can continue recording our footage here. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Let's see if we can make it to the end, which should be easy, no problem. And again, we can't lose our power, because our power actually is infinite. And here we are. Alright. So as soon as we make it to the next world, we're going to be using the whistle or the toot. And they got that awesome winning music right there. As soon as you win, you get that nice Super Mario 3 music. And nothing is more satisfying but actually hearing that nice, awesome winning music. And again, getting a letter from Princess Toad right here. Alright, so let's do that. And then once again, let's go to World 8. Let's see if we can crush this game real quick. Alright. So basically the only thing we have to do is be patient, make it to the end. Alright, so as you can see here, the Game Genie is working quite effectively on the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge. So far, no issues at all. It actually works quite well. Now, the only thing we have to do is make it to the end and be a little patient, and then we'll be beating this game in no time. And we're almost there. We got a few more steps to go and then we'll be over here. And there we go. We got that scary World 8 music from Super Mario 3, where you know you're going to face a daunting challenge. Something that's going to be so difficult that you don't know if you're going to be able to actually handle it. Now normally in this world you can actually swim underneath the boat and get to the end that way. That's one way of bypassing most of the actual stage here. That's normally what I would do. You see, normally you would die if that thing actually hit you, but not in my case. It's like we're almost there. Alright. See if we can get to the end, and the Game Genie is definitely making this game much easier. That was so easy, that was ridiculous. Oh, I was gonna see if I can bypass that whole thing. That didn't work out. Now let's jump all the way over here. Make it to the end. Alright, we got sucked into that level. Usually, you occasionally might be able to get by. Alright, so this is the fish level. I definitely hate this one because the fish come out of nowhere. And if you're playing it normal, it's not exactly the funnest level to play because the fish will come out and kill you. You have to be very skilled in order to beat that level. Now this level is quite the fast moving level right here, so we have to do exactly what we're doing here, just keep on going. And there is nothing below us, so technically you can die like easily. And that's right, we are jumping on thin air. And the reason why is because the Game Genie is giving Mario special Game Genie powers that only the Game Genie can do. The Game Genie is magical. And that was quite easy. And we're almost towards the end. And this is a stage I don't like at all, but we're going to try to get to the end. Skip the whole portion right here. And that was pretty easy. I don't know how I did that, but somehow I flicked my tail and killed that thing. Alright, let's see if we can get to the end. Yeah! Look at that. I got 3 stars. So I got 5 ups. Five guys, basically. And we're inside a castle here. Right now I'm just running through the level to see what we got here. What the hell is that? That is super weird. So if you go up here, jump. It's like some glitch. That's really weird. That ghost scares the crap out of me. Alright, let's go over here for a second. Alright, so that was just that. And we have to get over here. Alright, so we beat that guy, and there we have the camera, of course, not focusing, which makes me mad. And which way do we go? That's a good question. Definitely don't want to go there. Let's go back up here. All this tunnel business. You have to go through all these tunnels. We'll see where this takes us. Oh yeah. This is it. We're in the last portion of the game, using the Game Genie. Now technically, if we weren't using the Game Genie, we would probably never have made it this far. Unless we were playing over and over and over again, because this game is very difficult once you get to this point. The first portion of the game is not bad. Alright, let's see if we can make it all the way over here. Now, believe it or not, this is one game that I actually never beat straight through regular, but I have seen my dad beat this game back in the early 90s when I was younger. So this may be the first time using a Game Genie or anything that I've actually beat this game straight through. So let's go do it. This is it. This is the oh my god. And it's weird. As soon as you get to the last stage on this game, it feels like you're not playing Super Mario 3 anymore. It kind of feels like you're playing Super Mario World. It's the textures and the enemies kind of look different. Of course, this is going to make it easier having the Game Genie. This is really, really awesome. And we have a Bowser over here. You can definitely see that Bowser is right around the corner. And there he is. He's trying to kill me. And we have to wait till he jumps on these blocks right here. And we have to make him fall down the hole. Let's see if we can do it. And we're almost there. And that was him that fell straight down. Make huge thump. Now I remember my dad beating this game back when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And I specifically remember all this. I never actually beat the game myself except for right now I'm using a Game Genie, which is not really a big deal at all. But I thought I was cheering for my dad when he beat the game. I thought it was freaking awesome. I think I was more excited than he was. And this is Super Mario Brothers 3 being beat on the Game Genie. It's actually pretty awesome. And here we have the ending of the game. Got some probably credits and stuff. And there's the ending of Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES. Pretty cool. Courtesy to the Game Genie. So, by all means, if I was playing that regular, I can never get to the end of that game because it's so difficult once you get to World 8. Enjoyed the nice Super Mario 3 music. And the graphics on this game are actually pretty good. And I swear, once you get towards the end of the actual, once you get to the end of the actual game, the last stage kind of reminds me of something you'll see in Super Mario World. It's like something different about that level. Has slightly better graphics. You got Koopa, Bowser, whatever you want to call him. I call him Koopa, and you got the end right there. And that is it. And I specifically remember that once you beat the game and start over again, you actually get like a whole bunch of, let me see if it actually works. Let me see. Yeah, you get a whole bunch of these things right here that allow you to fly through like a whole, whatever level you want. So I remember when my dad beat the game like years ago, I remember after he beat the game, he gave the game to me to play, and basically there's a whole bunch of these things right here. And it was pretty cool. So if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane, don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think of doing this playthrough of Super Mario 3. I think this game is pretty awesome. And I believe I will be recording more Game Genie footage for the NES. I think this is pretty fun. For anyone who has beaten this game straight through without a Game Genie, you're awesome. The game is pretty hard towards the end. No, this game is definitely one of the more difficult, more than likely, most NES games back then in the 80s and 90s were very, very difficult. Same thing with Genesis and Super Nintendo. Those older games, very, very difficult. Especially like Contra and stuff like that. But before we get, yeah, speaking of Contra, I should try that with the Game Genie. Maybe I'll save that for next. So if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane, blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think. And we're going to stop recording right now before I cannot talk. I'm getting tongue-tied. So, yeah, that was pretty fun.